buildings of San Francisco. We just missed the best view though. Shit. Sorry about that. But this is going into San Francisco. I think I'm coming up here, man. And I don't know if it's a good view or a bad view, but some people like it. I think it's alright. Alright, that's it. We're gonna go over to the Matrix tonight and see what's going on. It's a Tuesday night. So it might be Mike Colleen at MikeColleen.com. This is a couple clips of us going across the Bay Bridge in a club at a restaurant. And Kyle, the first night we went out, second full day of the course, got a girl not only to walk up to him, but to engage him in conversation, on and on. So here's what it is. There's a technique. When we first walked in, nobody even noticed us at all. And he goes, dude, what's going on? I'm like, all right, don't worry. Have faith. All right, talk to Benev, talk to any of these guys who are like, yeah, it's funny, but you walk in thinking it's not going to work. Bam, okay. We sit down, get a beer, and I do not recommend drinking much at all. Don't get drunk. That is not the idea. Half a beer, full beer, that's about it. Because doing the techniques, it'll relax you a lot more, okay? So I walked him through this technique, which I don't teach many of my clients. It brings you very much internal, and it expands your awareness. And we did it for about 10 minutes, 12 minutes, and boom, when he was sunk, I go, now watch. I guarantee you, not only are women going to start noticing us, they're going to start walking closer, flipping the hair, they're going to look at us, they're going to lock on, they're going to laser beam us, or not laser beam, but going to lock onto us, and eventually a girl or girls will walk up and they will rub up against you, try to talk to you, blah, blah, blah. They will indirectly start a conversation, and that's the key to the course. The thing is, a lot of guys are like, well, show me techniques. There's not very many techniques. There's a couple core base understandings. When you understand those combined, then I'll teach you some patterns, because then you can see the patterns. Otherwise, I'll go out in public, do day in and day out. And you're like, yeah, I didn't see nothing. No, you saw me got a kiss. You saw me girl walk outside with me, got her number. She went to the other restaurant with me, the other club. He's like, yeah, but what did you do? That's what I mean. I saw you do that, but I couldn't see what you were doing. I go, that's the point. You can't see it until I open you up to your right brain. And I can hammer this to death, but until you get in here and you open up to that side of your brain, you're not going to see it. But the cool thing is you can learn how to do it, okay? It's not easy for guys. I'm going to leave it at that. There's a couple clips of the Bay Bridge going into San Francisco, a restaurant scene where something really cool happens. I'm going to let you watch the video. It explains itself. And then we go to a bar. We have that in there. And I might throw in the Golden Gate Bridge because it's a really cool date site. So just watch the video, enjoy it, have fun. I'll see you soon. Oh, wait. You get a manual in the course. I don't know. It's about 40 pages. A bunch of pages, okay? Let me open up to the pretty part. You get some colored pictures and diagrams and charts and understandings to not only help you open up, but to understand how she's wired and why these things trigger her mating system. That's pretty much it. I have a vision for you guys to get to a certain segment of the course so you can have a base understanding of it. At that point, I would recommend 5 more sessions, but that's really up to you. Your whole life is going to change if you do 10 sessions. I guarantee you that. That's one thing I will tell you. Your perspective will shift, and that is what the course is about. I call it shifting perspectives, okay? Watch the video. I'll see you soon at a nearby training. Bye. Low night. I mean, it's Tuesday. I mean, come on. Doesn't it seem kind of mellow everywhere tonight?
Very mellow.
It is. Were you expecting to be hell popping?
I didn't have any expectations.
It's kind of become conservative, because in the summertime, it didn't matter what night it was. This place was just off the hook. Clubs, parties, you name it. I think that's about it. Is anything beautiful over that way?
Some more buildings. Yeah, you can't really see them.
Well, go look back that way if you can. Too late?
Yeah. You missed it.
Alright, that's cool. You can push stop. I don't know if he picked it up, but he's literally picking up on his chicken right now. He's been in this bar for 25-30 minutes max. They was telling him what to do, and bam, literally within minutes. So if you do want to meet girls a very easy way, let me know. I'm going to check out. Peace. Why would you think that?
It's just okay.
Okay, I'm not sure what that means. Okay, so we're going across the Bay Bridge, and on the way back, we're going to go across the Golden Gate Bridge, which means you're getting all three bridges. You should look. Isn't this kind of a beautiful bridge, though?
It is.
Are you getting the structure over there?
Way beautiful bridge, yeah.
It's an interesting bridge, yeah. It took them forever to decide on the design, and that was a big hassle. And I don't know, I'm going to talk about that. But I actually like it. It turned out pretty damn good. It's interesting. I mean, it's kind of a... We're going to use a word. It's a big word. It's called aesthetic. Aesthetically pleasing. Can't help it. We're going to the San Francisco. We got to, have some fun. Go to a club. And, I don't like to record girls. Even like when we walked to the coffee shop. Did you notice I raised it up above so they wouldn't be on the video? Because, they're like... They don't know me. They don't want to be on the video. So I always feel funny about that. So right now, I just don't do that. I'd rather invite someone over and say, hey, let's talk about this. Are you getting this structure? It's awesome.
Yeah,
huh?
it's beautiful.
So, now this is the new part. They just finished building, I think, 2 years ago. I don't know exactly when. Now we're going to go through the tunnel of doom. I'm just kidding. It's not a tunnel of doom. Now, this is, if we were in the left lane, we could curve off before the tunnel and get to the Treasure Island, which is what they built many years ago for the World's Fair. And we'll kind of give you a tour here. And now we're going to go to San Francisco. Actually, we're going across the second half of the Bay Bridge, which has been here for a long time, but it's still beautiful. I wonder if you can get the Golden Gate Bridge from here. No, you can't. You can't see it anyways. It's not. Oh, you can almost. If you can lift that. If you can lift the camera up. In fact, maybe you want me to roll down the window and you can just put it out the window?
Where's the bridge at anyway?
It's over there. You can't see it? It's right there. There's lights.
Oh, that's the Golden Gate Bridge?
I gotta see something. This is to you, Abhinav. Abhinav's seen me get dozens of things for free, almost everywhere we go. And he's always blown away. He's like, dude, how do you do that? Like, just do the, I call it the internal awareness. There's a bunch of other ways to explain it. But Abhinav, and Eric, because Eric's seen like 3-4 times. He was only here for a week. So, this is to you, Abhinav. I didn't even tell you about last night. I'll tell you about that when we get back. All right, peace out. I gotta say something. This is to you, Abhinav. Abhinav's seen me get dozens of things for free, almost everywhere we go. And he's always blown away. He's like, dude, how do you do that? Like, just do the, I call it the internal awareness. There's a bunch of other ways to explain it. But Abhinav, and Eric, because Eric's seen like 3-4 times. He was only here for a week. So, this is to you, Abhinav. I didn't even tell you about last night. I'll tell you about that when we get back. All right, peace out. All right, we are up above the Marin Headlands. Obviously right above, whoa, shit, the Golden Gate Bridge. Sorry about that, almost fell. And we are way up here. This is beautiful. Here, let me just get this. Way up here on the Golden Gate Bridge. There's the Bay Bridge. The fog looks awesome. I guess you can't see the fog though. It's kind of up high. But yeah, we're out here. He wanted to see some of the sights. So you glad I came up here or what?
Yes.
If you're in the San Francisco Bay Area, you got to take a date up here. It's right above the Golden Gate Bridge. It looks awesome. So let's go down here, dude. Whoa, that's a big drop. Whoa. Right. There it is. All the way into the city. The beautiful San Francisco city. I don't know if that's picking up. Hopefully it is. But yeah, let's go this way. There's nothing over here. It's boring. Let's go where it's more exciting. There's an airplane. Look at the moon. The moon's awesome. The Golden Gate Bridge and the moon. Oh. Now look at it. Look at me now. This is a great place to take dates. But I will tell you this. Okay. Warning. If you come to San Francisco Bay Area, anywhere around, even Sacramento. Sacramento's hot. But when you come to San Francisco, it is freaking cold. We are literally in the middle of summer. It's July 20th right now. And how cold is it up here? About 50 degrees? 52?
Yeah.
It's cold. Trust me. You didn't think it was going to be cold, huh?
No, I didn't think so because it's summer,
In fact, Eric, the last guy that came out, he didn't bring any jacket or sweater. I'm like, why? He goes, dude, I had no idea it was going to get this cold. So I had to borrow him a sweater, jacket. I mean, it gets cold. There's a famous poet, I can't think of